pod, motherfucker. Listen to it.
Woo! We're back with an episode of the Yenuf mini pod, motherfucker. Shout out to Big Mike. Thank you, Big Mike. Rest in peace. Just kidding. He did not die. At least I don't think he died. But we're recording, man. We're doing the damn thing. I'm trying to be consistent, but I fucking suck at this shit. I'm a terrible human being. This is going to be a super short episode, too, because I hate talking a lot. This is episode 9, and we're not going to know what the title of the episode is yet because we just don't know yet. But I'm going to do like 10 minutes just real quick just to get something to wet the whistle, which is like my favorite phrase. But what's up, guys? How we doing? This is Gay Boy Hour. Just kidding. Damn, I need to message that guy that I'm not going to be able to make the fucking show like a piece of shit. Even though I asked to be on the show, which is so bad. That is Luna growling right now. But I'm in Chico, California. Very, very, very fun. Very small town. I think the town itself is about 8 or 9 miles big, and that's it. They don't even have a Chick-fil-A here, which is very weird. I feel like a small town should have a Chick-fil-A because that's how you know they are Republican. Just kidding. But hey, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Come here. But yeah, man, this is episode 9. Just a couple updates about my life. I moved here and I'm trying to get my fucking life together. I've applied to 25 fucking places, and they all told me, hey, we hate Mexicans, so that's why we're not hiring you. Also, I will say, I've gotten more stares here because of the way I talk, because I sound white. And it's so funny because I know what they're doing as soon as they look at me. They're like, oh, you sound like one of us, which is like the craziest thing. Because when you're in Southern California, they don't do that. They're just like, oh, what's up, man? Whatever. But here it's like, yeah, sure. We'll see. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. But yeah, comedy's rough right now because I haven't done it. The last set that I did was January 8th. And I haven't had a set since because I told myself I need to have a job before I go do mics 100 miles away in Sacramento. And it's really annoying because I've been writing a lot, which is good. I mean, just keeping the mind lubricated, but really sucks because I can't break the promise either. So I'm like, all right, that's why I'm trying so hard to fucking get a job. But it's dude, it's crazy. I've never applied to so many places and been denied so many times. But I think I'm gonna be working at Toyota, the Toyota dealership here, which is cool. Just trying to get money, man. Trying to save money, and all that jazz. So it's a lot. It's a lot of growing pains, which is very funny. It's just a lot of growing. Like I don't know. You know, I want to be able to do what I need to do, but everything costs money, and like being an adult now, I think is harder than being an adult 30 years ago, because at least everything matched, like the pay matched, like what you could spend, you know, apartments, whatever. But now it's crazy. Also, Donald Trump is now the president, which is wild too. And I've never really been a big Trump guy, but I've also never really been a big Biden guy or a Kamala guy. I just fuck both those people. Like they don't. No one's good. Like at a certain level, like no one's good. Like anybody in power always abuses their power, which is so funny. It doesn't matter where it is. It's very rarely that people are like actually good in power. But sometimes people just don't I don't understand what the disconnect is, you know? I think anything past the mayor is like, even the mayor, even being like in a mayor's thing is crazy because like there's corruption everywhere, which is so crazy. The only person, and I'm not even a big Bernie guy, Bernie Sanders, but like that's the only person that there was proof in the pudding, like, oh, this guy is trying to make something happen. And that's cool, man. That's cool. I just respect honesty and like proof. That's like the main thing, like honesty and proof. And politicians don't have that. They just don't. Trump doesn't have it. Kamala doesn't have it. Biden doesn't have it. Nobody has it. They just suck. There's always an agenda. There's always money being taken. There's always money being shuffled away somewhere and all this shit. It's stupid. Also, I think it's crazy too how it's funny how comedians like endorse certain running mates or whatever, because I always think about comedian, like the greatest comedians of all time, like George Carlin or Richard Pryor, and I always think, man, what would they say to us if they were here and we were siding with people just in general, and it's pretty fucking pathetic. Just because if you really think about it, the comedian's job is to be in the middle. That's our job. That's the oath that we took. It's a secret oath that we take amongst ourselves. Yeah, we could lean certain ways and that's fine, but like we bend for nobody. That's the main thing about comedy. Like we bend and we apologize to nobody. We just don't. We apologize to nobody, and if you don't like these jokes, fuck you. It's on you to be a bigger person, and just understand that there is no real harm being done. It's just words. But we bend for nobody. You know what I mean? Like, and that should be the thing. Like, we bend for no politician. We bend for no president. We bend for no running mate. And that's what it should be. It should be that's the oath you take. We bend for nobody. So I think it's corny, to be honest, to like have, unless you're Bill Maher and it makes more sense, or I guess, but even then it's like, no, I don't know. Maybe it just got, cause I'm not a politics guy, but I'm like, it doesn't make any sense to me. We bend for nobody. Why are we bending for anybody? I don't know. Just, I've seen like Trump do interviews and I'm like, this is whatever. Like who cares? It's just a guy. Like, I don't know. And vice versa. Even if Biden was on, I'd be like, what are we doing here? We don't, having them on is saying yes to them in a way, whatever it is. But I just think it's corny, because it gets rid of our first fucking amendment, and not really amendment, but I mean like amendment comedic wise. Like, we bend for nobody. So what are we bending them for? What are we bending over backwards for? So, but all publicity is good publicity, and that's the game. So it doesn't really matter. So if I had the opportunity to have Trump on or Biden, I don't think I would, just because like you don't interest me. There's people that like, there's nothing that I don't know, whatever. But that's just me, whatever, 2 cents. Currently in Chico, I'm writing every day. I feel like I'm actually getting my voice now, which is really nice. Before I didn't really have my voice, and now I'm in full swing of it now, which is really cool. I've been watching that I always watch the Ralphie May documentary on YouTube. It's called Ralphie May's Masterclass, whatever. He's at the Comedy Store for like an hour and a half talking about comedy and shit. And every single year that I watch it, I always pick up something new, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's happening to me now. Oh, that's happening to me now. Or like, oh, I've lived that part already. Oh, I've done that already. So it's cool. But writing is the way to stay hungry without getting on stage. But nothing Trump's getting on stage. Nothing Trump's getting on stage. It'll always be the deciding factor. Just went on a radio show for IE. It's called Palm Trees in Progress, which was pretty cool. And that was really fun. I was on an hour, and it was cool being in entertainment, because you realize a lot of interviews. Being in entertainment realizes that any interview you can get, there's a dance. So person talks, you find a moment to maybe make fun of the moment, and then it's an alley-oop. And then vice versa for me, it's an alley-oop I'm giving to them. They have to dunk it. Vice versa, back and forth. And it's cool, because that's what being a professional is addressing the moment, but also being aware of the moment, and also dancing with the moment, and letting the moment breathe, or cutting the moment short because we can get to something else. So Palm Trees in Progress, check them out. They're out of the San Bernardino and IE and Riverside, and they had me on, and I'm going to be on there again, which is cool. Some guy from Voyager magazine hit me up, which is kind of weird, but it was based in Austin, which is kind of weird. So we'll see how that goes. I'm doing like a self interview, which is funny, but I think it's because people heard the radio, but I could be wrong, whatever. Marriage. Wow. We need money. We need money to fucking, let me show my watch. We need fucking money to fucking get married. 10 smackaroos. We can change our lives with that, but that we're trying to get married in probably August, September, October, November, somewhere in that range. We just need money, man. We need fucking money, or we're just gonna elope and just fucking go to Vegas and seal the deal there. Acting, losing weight. I'm trying to lose weight. My skin actually cleared up, which is really funny. I had like a psoriasis fucking thing here on my arm, and it's practically gone now. So I don't know what was happening in Anaheim, but my shit is cleared up here, which is cool. By the way, my old lady is a fucking good cook. I don't know. That's probably why she's so crazy, but she's a great cook, and everything she makes, I'm like, there's no way it can be the good. And then she somehow makes it good. And there's maybe been one meal that hasn't been good, but I can't even remember what that meal was because it was so distant. And I don't know. Maybe she didn't season potatoes enough. I don't fucking know, but it was great. It was great. Jobs, money. Let's see. Super Bowl happened. I'm just glad Kendrick was there. That's just like cool to see. I think he should have just played his hits. Fuck it. Just play your hits, bro. You got amazing hits, but he didn't play them. And that's cool. But I just think it would have been cool to hear Money Trees fucking live. Or Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Like, I don't know. Save the Not Like Us for the end, because that's like the biggest song. But everything else, he should have just done that. Just fucking, who cares, man? But it was still cool to see, because I was like, oh, let's fucking see yo wimpy T-O-N. K-Dot. So it's always K-Dot over Drake, always. Couple planes have been landing in destruction. My theory is that they're getting us ready for planes landing because they're going to crash land another plane that's going to house somebody really important, and we're just all going to be like, oh god, well, these planes have been crashing. So my theory is that a president will go down, but I don't know. I don't think so. I hope not, because that would cause chaos, but that would be crazy. I think that it's all calculated. It's all calculated. That's what I think. We're at 13 minutes right now, trying to wrap this up. Super Bowl was cool. Valentine's Day, or as I call it, argue in the Cheesecake Factory parking lot day. Valentine's Day is just a way to realize how cheap your significant other is. That's the way. That's what Valentine's Day is. But I bought one of those honey packs because trying to make her know that I'm a real one. And if you don't know what a honey pack is, it's just a Viagra for children that you can buy at 7-Eleven. And let me tell you, Daddy put some work in. Okay, Daddy went to work and Daddy clocked out within about 30 seconds. I was in and out. She had the time of her life. I had the time of my life. And it was fun. It was very fun. But as soon as I get this job, I got this interview tomorrow. Life's going to change. Go back to a schedule instead of being a fucking bum, which I don't want. But it's a lot of growing pains this year, and just is what it is. Creatively, kind of like a step back. But I'm just getting more into reading and writing. And that's what it needs to be. I need to watch more obscure movies. I need to read more. I need to write more, because I think, it's just a growing year. But I'm going to do this next week. It's 14 minutes right now, which is way too long for me. I hate long podcasts, so just in and out real quick. And man, thanks for tuning in. And I'm in NorCal right now, which is cool. I gotta stop saying it sucks, but I made these decisions. You make your own bed, you sleep in it. But I don't know. I try to be a funny podcast, but like I also just be real, because who's listening? No one really fucking cares. But man, that's really it. Take care. Stay black. We'll see you next week. I'm gonna be posting consistently. And Big Mike, Send us off one more time, baby.
You're the mini pod, motherfucker. Listen to it.